Hello everyone, welcome back to Career Sync again. In this video, we will be discussing about the latest interview questions which is held on 10th May 2025. We will be giving free resources and in this video we have all the clusters interview questions and there are some interview questions which is very important, so don't miss each and everything. I have highlighted the new questions which is asked in the Cognizant experiences, so don't miss anything, and we have sharing everything, every update which is right now here. So let's start with the candidate one, which is for cluster 3. So he shared that he was asked to code on palindrome in C sharp. Also, the new question is explain constraint. So all the questions are which is in blue, they are already asked in the previous. So we will be not highlighting that questions. Instead of that, we will be moving towards the new question which is asked in the interview questions. So now let's move towards the next question. The new HR question is introduced like short-term and long-term goals. So until now, only the few questions are being asked. Can you relocate to Chennai or Coimbatore? Are you able to work at night shift? And why do you want to join Cognizant? So this is the new question asked in HR questions. So you have to prepare this question as well during the interview. And in the SQL part, you can see that update the data in the table of students column name to Avinash having a student ID 1. So you have to update, and it is a scenario based question on the spot. So you have to prepare everything. They can give you any scenario based questions in coding question also in the SQL part. And all the questions are similar. I have already shared the common interview question which is asked in every cluster from 1, 2, and 3, and it's already in our Telegram channel. So you can download it and check what you need to prepare for your upcoming interview. Now, for the candidate 3, all the questions are again similar, but the new question is that you have to infinite loop using for, and by using reverse string question only implement palindrome, means from you have to reverse a string first, then using that code only you have to implement palindrome, so you have to do that. Now for the next candidate, we will be seeing the, here is a new question like, if your browser doesn't work at the time of Amazon Flipkart planning is not open, what to do? So this is the question scenario based, so you have to answer it. And the questions are like same, like reverse testing is the very most important question you need to prepare. Do one thing, start with the first coding question like which is reverse a string. In our Telegram channel, I have given all the coding question which is asked, and all the questions are coming from that only. So don't miss it. It is very important. Now, here we have new questions like ask me to write code on factorial and ask in depth in that code. Like why return, why print, why it's printing none in output, why using L means functions. Also about conditional statements, why you are using, and in recursion, what it is, where did you use recursion in that code. So you don't have to just write the code only, you have to explain what you are writing in every code, what is the function and what is doing in the code. So you have to prepare everything. Now for the sixth candidate, it is a very typical one. You can see that they are asking about .NET framework, which is the framework of C Sharp. In this, you have to write the second highest value in an array using C Sharp. Difference between list and enumerable versions of .NET, what it is asked. Also, data types in SQL, and everything is same. So you don't need to work on another thing. Now, let's move on towards the next questions. Yeah, they are asking about the advanced Java like Spring Boot features because he mentioned in its resume, and difference between final, finally, and finalize keywords in Java. And other are the same questions. And I give you a tip that please join our Telegram channel. You will be finding very important updates. There you will be seeing everything that you are needed in your interview success. Now, here is the experience that he has shared, not the questions properly. You can see that hi, I have completed my interview just now. Guys, please check your introduction and technologies you mentioned. Because when you introduce yourself, all the questions will be based on your introduction and what's mentioned in your resume. So he has been preparing Java for interview as he is from cluster 1. but he have mentioned about Python because I am currently working with it and other tools. So as soon as they heard Python, they questioned a lot in Python, went deep and deep and asking about inheritance concept in Python. If I requested Java as I have prepared on it, so they continued asking questions in Java. So they questioned a lot more deep in questions in the Python. Also, I think they have their weightage on code and SQL. One coding questions that is reverse a number and SQL about joins, inner and outer. So as I have already told you in my previous video that you need to focus on only three things. First is your communication skills during the interview. Second is your coding skills, and third is your SQL part. Because they will be judging from your coding, analytical, problem solving skills. If you can solve it and what are the pros you are using it, then they can finalize you for the upcoming opportunity. And in the next for candidate, there are all the questions are still same. New question is types of CS you have to tell them and HTML tags. Now for the next candidate, he was asked to show their room by 360-degree because some candidates are cheating with their help of friends. So they need to verify that you are alone in the room. And why choose Python than Java? So it is from cluster 2 that he has mentioned both languages. That's why. Now, next question. It is a, you can see that web UI, HTML, CSS means you have to tell about the text like div and span, view difference between function and procedure. And you have to prepare it. Now for the next candidate, in your name, first four letters should be in upper and remaining in lower. So you have to convert upper to lowercase in an program. And what is IAS and versus SAS? Challenge faced in your life, challenge faced in projects. This is the questions. Now, for the next candidate, here you can see that he has to reverse a string. So he used backward for loop. Then he asked to write using forward for loop without using inbuilt functions. Now, after he asked to print odd index characters in string. So you have to prepare them before going to the interview. Also, if you want these questions, it is already in our group. There is a file which consists of all the interview experience till now, which has happened from 1st April till today. So you don't have to miss this chance. You can see what are the questions they are asking. Also, if you want to practice mock interview, you can book one-on-one session. I will be helping you to crack your interview in upcoming days, and I will tell you and guide you what you are lacking in your interview preparation. Also, here is the next question like what are Java 8 features about Stream APIs? You have to prepare this question. If you have experience and worked in any internship, they will be asking in-depth questions. Now, do you have no knowledge in SQL and which DBMS software do you use like MySQL, Workbench, MongoDB, and whatever you are using? Now, for the last candidate, it is from the third cluster. So, a unique string in factorials and what are the six pillars of OOPS? Like object, class, inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, abstraction. These are all the six pillars. So you have to tell them everything. Don't just think that there are only four pillars of OOPS. They are the four main pillars of OOPS. So here it's end and all the questions are similar. If you want to check what are the common interview questions, it is already in our group channel. So it can help you to clear the interview. So thanks for watching this video. If you need any help in the future, just text me in my Telegram channel. And if you want to give a mock interview, book a session one-on-one. I will help you to guide you through your interview journey. So thanks for watching this video.